Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Side Divine. Hello, hello. Ooh, that is loud. Hope all is well with you and yours. I'm leaving this reading here for whoever needs to hear it at this time. It does feel like a little bit of incoming updates. So again, this is for whoever needs to hear it, but it does feel like an update or a warning alert. If my audio is too loud, please let me know. If my audio is hold on. Let's see if that helps a little bit. Let's see if that helps a little. All right. Hello, Charlie. I'm doing okay. How are you? How you doing, goddess? What's going on? Okay, let me. Oops, I forgot the banner. So this one, I'm gonna do collective energy, and if you have any questions or quick read at the end, as always. Mm. Okay, those fell out. I hadn't really even asked a question yet, but what's going on that the guides and goddesses need to know about incoming in progress comes out. Ego death. The energy of a betrayal. A betrayal being revealed soon. Something that has been hidden. Secrets coming out. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean things that are happening to you on an individual level. I do feel like this is stuff that we're going to hear or things that may have impact or that things that definitely should be considered. So we have someone who should be or someone in a position of honesty being revealed as a liar. This feels a little bit like news because it did start off with the interview on camera. Someone's rage could be being seen, or someone's heartlessness could be seen. Ooh, we'll never like the rape card. Um, feels like predatory energy. This has to do with politics. It may, oh, I don't like that word. I don't know if that word's okay for me to say. So I'm gonna write it. Um, I'm gonna write the word that I heard because I don't want to say that. I don't know if that's gonna trigger. YouTube already don't let nobody see me. I'm just gonna write the word that I heard. That's what I'm gonna do from here on out. That's the word I heard. I also just heard the numbers 4, 7, and 9. Okay, I should maybe write that too. Okay. Okay. How will the collective hear about this? Oh God. Ew. What? So I get the card of grooming. In casual situation, group connections. God. Something that hasn't changed. So there's going to be some type of revealing or an attempt to. We're going to hear about this. We will hear about this. This is political. It'll be somebody trying to put somebody's extra data out on Front Street, clarifying someone not being honest. Um, oh my God. I don't want to say that either. Um, what I heard was about humans and secretly moving them around, transporting them. Charlie, you Googled what? Don't write the C word. Is that what you're talking about? The C word? Um, Clarify the tower. Well, okay. So, okay, thank you for not saying the C word. We'll just say the C word. And we all know it means code word C word. Okay. This could be a church, or some type of discrimination around a church or religion in and of itself. But it's a part of the mind control. So what you will be seeing when this makes it to the news is the force of ideas. Isolation. Okay, what the next word I heard was indoctrination. I hope that wasn't a bad word to say. Um, this involves money, health, but it is malpractice. It's, but it doesn't necessarily have to be medical malpractice. This could be malpractice in the way a situation or okay, the word that's coming through is conglomerate. This is probably not a good stream. Just point at my boobs. Hi. Okay. Okay, so I have isolation here twice. So it's a planned, oh. So my card is about a planned vision. So maybe the indoctrination shittle biddle biddle bam word applies. Oh my goodness. What once was a lure, people will hear about how it has been forced or enforced. Those, some who should be deemed a friend, as friendly, um, people who should be, trusted. I'm getting two messages here. I think they're blending. Or somehow it's one big old spider web of events that are connected, but maybe not told that way. I'm getting some fucked up messages right now. Dang. There's gonna be some more news about what shots you need to take next. There may also be something in the news about chemicals being poured into some places' water supply, or how there's a bad chemical in the water somewhere. But that story is being told so that the people who are responsible for that can cover their backside. So what you'll hear is talks about safety and when things are coming to an end, but that's not known. Like there's just there's a lot of chemical stuff here, more than once. Chemical passengers and luring. There's multiple luring cards here. Lured. So what I'm getting the sense of is that there's going to be some type of story, news story of somebody being caught doing something. Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if this is. There may be some news. This could be what's going on right now with the Tiffany Haddish Aries Spears. If you haven't seen that news, what's the outcome of that? The group. Okay. Ooh. So I don't know if you've seen the news story that's going on currently. No, I'm doing a general reading right now. This is collective news that we will hear. So currently, there's two comedians who are being sued for doing questionable things with people who could not really, they shouldn't be messing with, young ones. More stuff's going to be coming out about that. So you'd be hearing about comedians. These things are distractions. It's to reroute the directions. But nonetheless, within that story, there's going to be something, messages. So there'll be more, Lord. So they're going to make it real messy so everybody's distracted. Ooh. Problem is, the problem with the story that if you've heard about it, the problem with the story is too many hands in the cookie jar. Did something questionable happen? Hold on. Was there actual sexual abuse of children between those two? So what I get is yes. Oh man. So from the television to the computer, there's it's there may be something coming forward around that situation, like people showing video of whatever they're being blamed for, so that may become more visible over the next coming days. Yeah, it's gonna get a little bit ugly. Yeah. Um, hmm, this is going to get a little bit gross. I'm curious. I'm sorry. My brain is like running right now. What type of person is Tiffany Haddish regarding children? So we get 9 and 7. She may be bright, supportive towards them, but she does have a demanding and challenging side. In the 7, we have law and order here, but unspoken motives, lies, and I'm just showing you as I write my cards, unlawful. The bottom of the deck, obsession. Very much in the mind. This is dark thoughts. And the pop quiz. Secrets. Secrets of the ego. And the live action role player, which includes lust. And the pretender, the actor. All or nothing energy, power play, control. She may have a dark, angry, aggressive side that not many know about or get to see. Very money focused. This is my card of cream. Perhaps it's been a long time, or she's good at avoiding her. 7 again. Inner motives, criminal inner motives. Lies. Unstoppable and ruthless. Okie dokie. What is Aries Spears like with regards to children? I get the vibration Aries Spears went through something in his childhood. Something that was violating at the hands of an adult. So we get on either side of this. It's like it feels like a time warp where he just repeats these cycles. He puts himself on these cycles of intention. Um, but with young ones, There is a battle of the self, similarities. He sees he still sees similarities in himself and younger ones. But I don't get the vibe that it's like an all the time and type of engagement. Let's but it's almost like he's stuck in this realm. I don't know. I don't see any other way to put it. Whatever the situation is, though, he is answering for some karma. What he's going through right now is karma related because all he wanted was sex. His karma may also come in the form of health issues. Clarify. Health issues unknown. He may be even having trouble with vision at this point, as well as not seeing what's coming ahead for him because he's not worried about it. So the situation that's going on right now, doing, he may be just shrugging it off. He's definitely going to be trying to turn his back on the bad press. Well, how's he gonna? Aquarius here, this is in reverse, perverse, and detached. I do see more. I do see some more, like maybe one or two more interviews or statements given, or he's gonna say something, but bad idea because he's going to look very two-faced in the process. Okay, so that's sad news. I can tell you he's going to lose some work. People are not going to want that connection. They're going to want to protect themselves. Oh, yeah. I don't know. He has something, maybe it's a show or something booked, or there's work that people are thinking differently about right now. Things that may be stopped. Plans, travel plans. He may have been considering going someplace far away from home. But now your time and your money's all getting all fucked up. Masculine. Oops. Pray for him. I don't know about that. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't think I would pray for him. I gotta tell you, I see something in the air. And I've spoken about this in past readings many moons ago about the pole shift that's going on. The polar shift in dynamics thought process. And what I really I think there's just certain energies you shouldn't be fucking with right now. I just think there's just a real fast return, a faster return on fucked up energy or the energy of harming other people. So he clearly needs help. Mm. Well, they do you know what they're in trouble for at this time? They're in trouble. Him and what's her name? Tiffany Haddish. They did a skit where they did a skit. I think they're saying something like it was a day in the life of a pedo. You know that word, PEDO file. So they actually created a skit and they put it on a popular website. That popular website published it, and then because of seeing it or something, they took it down. But taking it down doesn't erase the energy that went into making it, or the writing of said script, or the practice of said script. Shooting it more than once, or whatever it was that they did. I don't understand why anything to do with harming children can be turned into a joke and people think it's funny. And, you know, I don't I don't know if that deserves prayer. I don't know if that deserves a lot of support because if you go back in time, there were a lot of comedians who grew popular, very popular, off of making whole skits of jokes about doing really messed up stuff to kids. There's a lot of music that talks about messing with kids. Tons of songs, if you really think about it. And they throw the whole age out there. And we've been listening to it for how long? And if you knew that wasn't right, why would you in order to produce it and in order to produce that skit, they used children. They used real kids in it. I don't even get that logic. And you apply it to jokes? I'm sorry. I don't know if that deserves prayer. Mm. Hold on. Hello? Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So that's a reading I have to do in a minute. But okay, so Lena, you keep writing. Hello, Ibrahim. You keep asking about Salim Salim. Didn't we answer this already? I know we did. We talked about this already, right? You keep asking about somebody else, I'm gonna have to start charging you for a reading. And you keep asking, so I know it doesn't matter what answer I give you. You're not going to believe it. I feel like that question's been put out into the universe already. Mhm. Does Salim want to be, to connect with, be in love with Lena? There's something you're not seeing. So make sure you're not wasting your time on this person or slowing down your life. You can wait for them in love if you want to, because you want to be with them. That person is your lesson. There's something you're not seeing in the person you're asking about, Lena. Aw, Ibrahim, you're rolling up. Dubious. Dubilicious. Enjoy. Wonderful, and you want to know what's coming towards you in love. Hopefully loving yourself. Hello, High Priestess. Hold on 1 second for me, please. I'll come to your question next. Did you say you're already a scrub? You're not a scrub. Did you? I hope you're joking, High Priestess. Okay. I'll yell at you in a minute. Hold on. Okay, wonderful land. What's coming towards you in love? The gift of sight after suffering. Darling, you need a hobby. It's not going to come to your door. It's not going to come to your door. So, as far as love goes, I think it would be a little bit more imperative for you to deal with the baggage of thirst. Because what you're absent at this point is patience and getting out into the world so people know you exist. You need a hobby or something. But you are being encouraged to move towards a fresh start or changing the way you think. Because right now, what you're doing is creating karma. You've been focused on it long enough that it is in progress at this point. What is the karma? The illusion. Okay? So you need a hobby. You need to do something to take your mind off of that or personal satisfaction, toy collection or something. I don't know. But what you focus on, if you focus on that enough, honey, when someone does come up to you, you're going to be so interested in getting the love or getting that love that you want that you might be too open to just anybody. And anybody coming your way next, they could be a test. The test ain't forever. So what's coming next? Getting what you deserve. But if you're too thirsty, you might think you deserve scraps, and you don't. So this brings a block of karma. I'm sorry, I don't sprinkle sugar. So what you may have coming in is getting what you deserve, what you really want, getting all you desire. There's some baggage you need to clear up. And you need to clear it up so that your ass ain't taking in just any scrub, because the scrub or the junk or the IKEA sofa that you know you don't really want. Not for the rest of your life. You want to be in a healthy place with yourself so that you can identify IKEA furniture that you don't want in your living room. So don't be thirsty for any old couch, and you don't even want the couch. But if you're too thirsty, you're not even going to know the difference between a couch and the person for you. A couch and the person for you are going to look just alike. So there's some knocking it off that you need to do. Let's see. What are you missing? For the wonderful Lamb, what are you missing? Options of the self. You need to get to love yourself. Loving yourself, protecting your space and your thoughts. Listen, you are too open. You're gonna invite in some trash. Okay? I'm gonna need you to not do that. Okay, I'm gonna need you to not do that. Dirty deeds, the wood killer. And your eye. I'm done with your reading. I'm done with you. So that means, sorry, honey, you're only gonna have to love on yourself for safety. That way you know what kind of love you want, and be careful because you are calling something in that is temporary, but you may embrace it as concrete. That's what I heard. I really wanted to say permanent, but I heard concrete. Moving on. Sorry, I couldn't give you fluffy data. You gotta work on you first. Hello, High Priestess. Will you meet a new partner who will recognize the connections and commit? High Priestess. Will you be able to identify the ones you ain't supposed to be committing with? Let's see. That's interesting. I see a body of water like a lake, but I'm not looking far. I see something like a lake. Maybe you need to, is there a park or water near? Okay, so if it's not water, it's your emotions. Okay, so it's love coming your way soon. You do have a masculine coming your way soon, or already in your energy. You are not interested in them, or they ain't your type, or something like that. I hear Mary J. Blige. Why is that song in my head? Real Love is the song. And Charlie, I'll come to your question next. Oh, I'm sorry, Ibrahim next, and then Charlie. But I'll probably forget that I said that. So going back in. So you're blocked off anyway, my dear. High Priestess. Okay, what's the why? No action. Ooh, you're too picky. Ooh, you're too picky. Ooh, you're too picky. The thing is, you're attracting mirrored versions of yourself. You're attracting the opposite of all that you are. It's how I feel it. Wow. Okay, I just heard myself on that one. You're attracting the opposite. Oh, you're attracting the opposite of all that you are. Mm. Let's get you a few advice cards. No. Mm-mm. Okay. What's the mindset that High Priestess needs to break? Ooh. Oh. think it's Sagittarius energy, but what needs to be dealt with? Coming over that sacred wisdom. You have bigger work to do, my dear. Maybe that's why you don't have love right now because you got bigger work to do. And some delicioso butte coming through is going to probably throw you off. You might be a little bit too intellectual or too different. I know that's so bland and wide, isn't it? There's this energy of wishing and not. I get the energy of wishing and not. And why am I choking on that? Ooh, that's it. You're wishing, not manifesting. Two different energies. Gemini energy. There's that twin. And the time cycle. This is in reverse. So for me, 8 is like, as made it on my card. For me, the 8 is about, yes, a time cycle, but it's a long time thinking a particular way. There's perhaps a history, it could be from childhood, of having trouble trusting people. And so maybe you notice the inconsistencies or the imbalances of others. Oh, I hear, who's that? Who sings After the Love Is Gone? I hear now, I think the singer in that Earth, Wind, and Fire, I think the singer in that is more, I don't know who this is, Maurice White. Um, just telling you what's coming through. You overthink relations anyway. And this is high ego. You was maybe even if somebody was trying to get at you, you are just like, I already know who you are, I know what this is. Maybe your intuition is it turns into mud on somebody. Anybody who even attempted to get with you anyway. So I'm gonna skip over that data and say you got other work you're supposed to be doing. And I do believe that if you brought somebody in, it takes you off some main path. Yep. So it's supposed to be about you at this time, but here's your spiritual journey, psychic, your divine self. You're supposed to be. You got bigger fish to fry. So I hate to say this because it sounds very like high ego, but kind of it's not. If there's bigger work you're supposed to be doing at this time, building at the self, recognizing your cosmic gifts from up above, the purpose, what you came here to do. And I feel like when it's that deep with sacred wisdom, this is work that the goddess has to do. Um, and it's not, I'm so sorry from what I've seen based on my little bit of research. Everybody here who came to do a light work of some sort, they're doing it by themselves. Connections are difficult to impossible somewhere in there. And those who get caught up in them don't get a chance to access the sacred wisdom, the sacred code, or the sacred work in this lifetime. Finding somebody who matches your energy and is walking the same path, really though, that's like saying you expect someone to walk with you into the bathroom, but you live alone. There's Bigger work to do. But in the middle of that, be aware of carrying the kind of baggage that might make you picky. You might have high expectations of people who aren't where you are. They're not moving at the speed you are. They're not walking the path you're walking. So, oh my God. See, I wasn't trying to say this, but it's at the bottom, so there it is anyway. Don't be afraid to enjoy the life, right? Looking for something that's going to be like glue may not be on the menu for you at this time. And the card I showed you is furniture. That is single use. That goes back to IKEA furniture, right? You sit on the furniture, you don't make out with it, you don't marry it, you don't walk it down the aisle and introduce it to your family. You sit on it, okay? And it's seasonal. At some point, the couch is no good, it's got to go. You push it out to the curb, and then the people with the trucks, they come pick it up, right? So it's possible, just my readings are just consideration. It's very possible that you might be giving this space in the absence of a real, true, committed connection. That might be a part of the work. I know that sounds so dark and fucked up, but sometimes working in the lab called Earth doesn't include a group setting. It doesn't include a ring and all that stuff just yet. Okay, it doesn't mean never. I see you like losing a lot if you invite somebody in. I hate to say that, but I think you have bigger work to do. And what you're looking for may come in the package of somebody that I don't think you're attracted to just yet. Yep. This takes time, and there's a cycle that you need to end too. And Gemini card comes back out again. You're looking for something that I think is going to be difficult to find at this time. You're looking for a certain type of energy and response that may be difficult to achieve at this time, period. But I'm not saying you can't enjoy you some furniture. I didn't say nothing about enjoying you some temporary furniture just so you have something to do with yourself since that's what you're looking for. But I think you have bigger things to do, my dear. And that might be why you're being given this space. That might be why you don't see compatibility in others because you're looking at a mirror opposite of the self. And what you're attracting is the opposite of what you want. Okay, so be patient. Be patient. You may not have the eyes and the vision yet to see or accept the one who is for you. I realize I'll get the energy that on a physical appearance level, the one that is for you, that's around you, you don't find them attractive. Mm-mm. I don't think you're attracted to that energy or their face or their physical. That's anyways. Hey Six, get me out of this one. Eddie, do you have any closing messages for High Priestess?
You're angry, and he's on the defense.
Ooh. Two energies there. Anything else?
Until now you have become the very thing you swore to destroy.
Ooh. I hope you understood that one more.
Know your fucking place, trash.
Yeah, see, you got some no. 6 is probably, I'll just put that over there. Mm-mm. Did you write why the white? I'm not answering that. Are you nuts? No, listen, hey, 6 said what he said. Anything else?
It's time to stop.
The word I heard is, the words I heard just now is expand your horizons. Not horizons. Something about expand your horizons and not your whore eyes on. Moving, I am so. Who is next? Let's move out of this. Ibrahim, what's your question? Okay. And then, Charlie, you be after Ibrahim. Sorry for that abrasive reading, High Priestess. You want to know what you're here to do for yourself in this life? I need to put y'all's messages up here. Did you really, like, is that a question or a declaration of self, Ibrahim? I'm selfish, but I'm loving it. Hot pockets. What are you here to do for yourself in this life? Learn it, love it, enjoy it when you can. When other people ain't trying to put rules on us that leave less enjoyment. I don't know. I don't think Bear agrees with all that, but let's have a look. See. The work of a lifetime. Part of the work you're here to do in this lifetime is realizing there is a lot of broken trust. Having to accept that some people are cheaters, will steal from you, will scam, waste your time. And somewhere in all that, the word I heard is treason. Somewhere in all of that lack of trust, you learn to open your heart, or that's what you're supposed to. And when you open your heart and then get it broken and deal with some users and abusers, Lord. Ooh. So a part of your work is to learn options of the self. You encounter a lot of lovers, haters, abusers, people who break your heart. Don't be all. But somewhere in all of the mistrust, you learn to open your heart. But learning to open your heart and believing them when they show you who they are. Six, what did Ibrahim come back to do?
It's time to stop.
Anything else? Dang, it turned off. Anything else?
Get out of my car now!
taking people off your journey. Go ahead.
Screaming will not help anyone.
Past life.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Past life. Past life.
We've been tricked, we've been backstabbed, and we've been quite possibly bamboozled.
Past life.
Hello, I'm Mr. Walker. I'm your examiner for today. Put on your seatbelt, check your mirrors. Let's begin.
I feel like, okay, so I'll just tell you what I was feeling. I feel like you're looking for somebody, like your soul came back to look for somebody through the field of charlatans. You're looking for someone specific by the soul. I heard the name Adira. I do. I think it's ADIR. ID. I don't fucking know. I lost it. It's gone. So be careful in this lifetime of not taking care of yourself on the journey. Trying to find. I feel like you're trying to find someone. That's weird. Okay. I'm moving on. Moving on. So that's weird. So there's some quantum leaping you need to do in this realm. Just trying to show you, it comes right back. So, but you have to get to the point where you can see them. You see them here, not here. This was the pressure in your eyes in the reverse. Wow. Will Ibrahim find that person? Find the soul. This lifetime, right here. Damn. I get 2 no's in reverse, but this has to do with lack of action. And the containment of the system. Damn. Will you find, with action, will you find the soul this lifetime? Something about lack of growth is a problem here. But it requires you finding that quiet space for self. Too much distraction on your path. Too much distraction on your path. And they're your opposite there. Wow. Half and half, too. Too much distraction makes for the barriers. But you will figure out there's some half-truth that you get in this lifetime. So you get halfway to them. Must have been a long fucking journey. You get closer. So it's possible you have been ooh. Mm. And you got a lot of distractions with the others in this lifetime. Because you keep focusing on what you don't have and not who you are. Mm-mm-mm. So you deal with the bitter bitches in this lifetime and those who throw you off your path, or can think you off of the path with distractions, aka the pretenders. What I heard is the army looks different to you in this lifetime. And then I just saw an image of like someone going looking for someone in a crowd. And that crowd is all around you through this lifetime. All right. That was for Ibrahim. Hey, I don't know if it helps. I don't know if it helps, but have you looked into family history as far back as you can go, just to see what your people was doing, like many moons ago, as far back as you can? Interesting. Something. I don't know. Okay, Charlie, you are next. I don't see your question. Okay, no, I'm sorry, I do see it. The energies of Alex towards you. Mhm. You like the music? Oops, I didn't turn that off. I can't tell. I can't hear a thing. Oh, I was testing that. Thank you for letting me know it's still there. Glad you like my music, though. I made that. All right, Charlie. What's Alex's feelings towards you? Oh, I like that logic. But who's the detached one here? Somebody's dry on an emotional level. Your person might have an exploratory nature about them. A little bit self-centered. So they could be working on themselves. And they could also just be kind of egotistical too. Scorpio energy here. Your person feels magnetized by you. But I don't like this part. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We have somebody with bad thoughts, and I did get the perverse and violent sex card here too. I just didn't want to say that in case But backing that up is my Adidas card. All day, I dream about sex. That's what's over here, right? Somebody who might be very lusty, full of desire, and not very honest. Be careful with this one. They may enjoy competition, but that could be a thing for them. They like challenges. They like to climb the mountain, put their flag in it, and then go back to be by themselves. Watch this person. I don't really. Ooh, they're your test. This person is your test, and I get the card of creation coming out more than once. And this is together, we get 9, which makes a big old fucking liar. I don't like this person. Whoever you're asking about. And these are my thinking cards. They came out in 2 different directions. So they're opposite. So you guys are going to be not on the same plateau in love, at least not right now. This person is your test, and that's a speaker to me in the middle. Like, you're not listening. Like, you may have trouble being heard or respected by this person, and one of y'all wants to be chased. Or somebody's very used to being pursued. Highly desirable. Again, at the bottom, that's not more testing. What does Charlie's? Okay, I'll just double back on that. Let's get you some advice on this person. Okay, that was fairly fast. Strength. This is a time of transformation for you, especially with connections. It's learning to be strong after struggling. So watch the cycles you let yourself slip into, because that's a cycle that comes from struggle. Not good. At the bottom, be brave, not broken. The soul of sensual. You gotta love yourself more. That way you can recognize you have better vision to see who belongs in your space, breathing your air. So at this time, my dear, be mindful of cause and effect, but in reverse. The effect of wanting love. Before you're ready for it, will bring in confusion. Liars. People who fit into the position you want because you've told them how to fit into that position. With regards to your person going forward, there may be some type of ending. Or a break. When that break does come, or when you realize that things are stalling out with that person or not going in the direction you want, be still and count your blessings. Giving peace of mind a chance. If you are on break or not dealing with this person at this time, count your blessings. And while you're counting them, figure out who you are. Are you the type of person who deserves to be wondering how someone feels about you, or where do you see yourself in 10, 20 years? Is that person the person you're asking about, are they really for you, or do they just look good and you're excited for something new? Sometimes you go through an IKEA furniture store, right? And I don't know about you, but when I walk through stores like that, I want everything. I do want that couch. I do want that chair. That's not that cute, but I'll take what's next to it. Um, I think it's a time of learning yourself right now and not inviting in something that will disturb your inner peace. AKA, girl, you bored. Get you another hobby. Find something to do with yourself that you're going to enjoy. Take up a beautiful hobby. Is there something like off the cuff that you'd like to do hobby wise, or play some awkward sport at the gym? Maybe take swimming lessons or basketball lessons or tennis lessons or a dance class. You need something to do with yourself. Oh, look, Shirley, you like. See, look, Shirley's there. Shirley's on it. Do something wild and exciting. I don't recommend rock climbing unless it's at one of those places where they put the harness on you. That way, if you fall, you're okay. I don't know about real rock climbing. Shirley's over here being brave. Calm down. You over here being extra brave. Calm down. Ballet sounds beautiful, though. I don't know about the skydiving. You're going to have to calm down on that. You're over here doing some. I said hobby, not not bucket list stuff. I never said that. Not the bucket list. No, you can't do the. We're not ready for the bucket list yet. Okay. Now, hey, it is worth mentioning though. If you skydive and you're new to skydiving, they do strap a man to your back. Message. I don't know. If you like it freaky like that, I don't know, because I might be a little bit freaky too. So maybe I just know that they strap a man to your back. He's not going anywhere. At least, for a little while. Uh, you have options. You have options. And you definitely don't want anybody in your space before it's time, because they'll be in the way when the right one does show up. So be patient. I'm not going to recommend you go get no IKEA furniture. Not doing that. Yeah, if you're worried about the variants, expand your toy collection. They make some great toys, and there's no Rona anywhere around those toys, so you have that option. But I say be patient, just because as the world changes, I think it's important to know, especially for us ladies, I think it's very important to take your time and make sure you know which dudes have testicles and which ones have ovaries. I think you should definitely take your time with that. Because, I don't know, I'm old. When I was, a young lady, when I was a young whippersnapper, literally, um, it just seemed like there was more testicles around. It seemed more The world seemed a little bit more testicular. Now the world is a little bit more estrogenic. So I do believe for the ladies, it's not the worst thing to take your time, considering most women who are single in this world have assumed man roles anyway. You paying the bills, you cleaning up, you cleaning your own car. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a lot of manly stuff already anyway. So I think it's unless you like that position and prefer that in relationships, I think if you're looking for someone manly, you owe it to yourself to move slow and take your time. Take your time and make sure you are looking at a full set of testicles. And you know, I think the world is so different. I never thought I'd see a world where like your politics could stop you from getting laid. Never I don't know what the fuck that's about. But I've seen it and I'm floored. Here's some vagina and you want to talk about politics. I've seen it. I don't. I think for the ladies, you're taking care of yourself, you're doing good. Life is good. Go slow. Take your time. Identify a few pieces of furniture you don't mind sitting on. And don't put no feelings in that until you have fully identified testicles. Mystery comes out. Take your time. Take your time because the world is. I don't even understand what I'm looking at now. Like, I thought we was just gonna do it. How the fuck are we? How y'all sitting there? Hey, everybody, remember boobs? No? Okay, we hate that person. That's what we're focused on. What about boobs? Anyone? Bueller? No? I'm telling you. Shirley, you want a guy who cooks, cleans, and works. See, that's ovaries. That's estrogenic. That's estrogenic thinking. Go be a slave, bring me back some money, rub your back, cook for you. And see, the ladies got to get their shit together too. Do you want to be a woman in the relationship? Because if you want to be a woman in the relationship, your man's going to have to feel like he's the man. Not the bitch, not your gopher. He needs to know that you recognize and respect the nuts. Or do you respect the balls or do you crush them? Which is it? Which side of the fence are you on, girlfriend? I think when women have to become the man in the household, there's a natural form of emasculation that's in the water. It's in the water, it's in the vagina, it's in the way you act. You'll love them, but you'll also throw that motherfucker out your house because it's your house. I think in all that confusion, finding the right person who harnesses all of the masculinity you want and can still be gentle and loving with you, tell us where that cult is at because I'm I'm still trying to figure out. I'm pretty sure they got to all be on an island somewhere eating fruits off a tree and catching fish with spears or something. I wonder. All the good ones are taken or what the fuck? It's a lot of feminine energy. See, there you go, Shirley. You want a man to be a man, then you have to be a woman. And do you want a traditional man or do you just want a guy who's going to bring you, pay for things? Because the guy who's going to pay for things, eventually the sex dies. The passion dies. The relationship dies eventually because all you wanted was the money. You didn't want him. You ain't even met the dude. You got a honey-do list. You already got a list. I expect you to do this. That energy coming towards you should be already there. It should be natural. And it should already just mesh in with your compatibility as opposed to you molding it into that, making somebody behave in a way they don't want. If your dude wants to play video games, are you paying attention? I think maybe it's your location. I know big cities give men lots of options. Maybe you want a guy who owns a farm and has animals that he talks to a lot. I think you might find loyalty. Like, I think men who have pets give great indicators of what type of people they are. Do you have a pet? Is it a purse dog? Is it a cat? They all bring some type of energy. Do you have a big fluffy dog? Or do you have no pets and you hate them? Do you have like a big lizard, big gecko, or a snake? I mean, there's just so much for a woman to have to figure out and take your clothes off. Lord, I'm old. Trust me. Take your time. Take your time. I get the vibe. Most dudes ain't gonna be ready to give you what you want till they have been through a divorce, a pregnancy or two, some debt because of those two interactions. He's still wants to be committed to someone. Age, you need somebody with some mileage. Some mileage and still wants to keep going as opposed to being broken. What do I think about men who have small dogs? Your former boss has one, and he was a. What you just said. What you just said. That's what I think about dudes with little dogs. My experience has been what you said, 100%. All they were missing was trying to figure out where they forgot their tampon at. I don't. And listen, if you have a little dog and you in an apartment, maybe not all little dogs, like a French bulldog, little spunky dog, like something that still looks a little bit manly, I can excuse that. Or the American bulldogs, you just certain dogs that are little okay, you get a pass, but cute little fluffy message. Message. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I trust. I'm trying to think like I do know a couple of guys who have little dogs. And then I think about the way they like to have fun. Pretty gross. Let's move on. He couldn't stand you. You were too direct with him. You didn't take his ish. I think little dogs make you very emotional. It's like a little baby. That's been my experience with the little one I have. And I went from having a large dog to a small purse dog. And it is like a little bit of a baby. I don't like to leave him home by himself. I have a purse and a backpack for him. He has a car seat. It's a whole mentality, man. It's a whole mentality. Okay. So I'm just double checking. I think I answered all the questions, yeah? Or wait a minute, Lily, I think you had a question. Are you still here? Hold on. It's getting hot in here. Okay. Lily, and then I'll ask her your question, Shirley. Lily, what is your question? And this is not duty, okay? Even though it is legal. Currently drinking coffee? Mine is cold. One day I'm going to buy a coffee cup heater. One day. I am going to do it. You're very welcome, Shelley. Anytime, goddess. You're doing good. Okay. What is coming towards you this month? What I just heard was equal. You're equal? Equal sequel. Somebody, an equal coming around again? Hey, Six, you got any messages for Lily? Message. What else?
Now that's what this is all about.
Anything else?
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
What else?
Here comes that bullshit water. Here comes that bullshit water.
Oh, okay,
Here
that's
comes that
going in a
bullshit
different
water.
direction.
Here comes that bullshit water. Watch it roll.
Okay. That took a turn. So I said equal. Six makes me feel like somebody who thinks they're your equal. What's coming towards Lily this month? Masculine energy, somebody that you broke it off with, maybe trying to contact you or see if they can get in your energy again. Message is coming your way. So somebody may be trying to come back around again, see what you're doing. Whoever it is, they think or they know that you have options, hoping that you'll give in to them. Ooh, that's cruel. Oh, be aware of somebody trying to come in on some sneaky shit. The fire done been burned out for whoever this is, or it burns out quickly. Darling, you got some trash coming your way, but they're coming in on some sideways, underhanded shit. I think when you find out, though, you are going to fuck this shit out. Anything else coming towards Lily this month? I get the energy of somebody putting you on hold for something this month. You're being emotional and upset about it. It feels like getting involved with something you expect to have an outcome on, giving too much energy and time. Watch overspending or giving too much to people close to you. Um, Somebody asks for your help. You're going to be mad at the outcome. Yeah. This may involve traveling, driving, or I don't know if you have a car or going somewhere with somebody. I feel it's over. Okay. Maybe letting somebody use something of yours. It could be a car. Yeah, somebody makes you a promise on a direction of something going somewhere. Be careful getting in bad deals with somebody. And it costs you more than expected. I feel like you're gonna end up somewhere this month on an invite, perhaps. It's gonna cost you money. You're gonna be pissed off that you did it. There might have been a promise of enjoyment or satisfaction. This could be an invite from a family to go do something, help with something. So watch your emotions. I'm sorry, okay, what I heard is watch your bitch resting face. Okay. Sorry, let me change that. So be aware of participating or helping out family. It feels like somebody you're just not going to say no to anyway. And it involves more than one. So it can be going with a group of people somewhere. What I just heard is it's for your own good. Maybe somebody's guilting you into doing this, leaving a place of comfort. Round table. So this could be sitting around people bored to death and looking like it. So watch your faces. Watch your faces. That I feel like that's the biggest thing here. Money, work. And when it comes to money, work, the rest of love and life outside of this, I do be careful of somebody overworking you. But you kind of, this might be connected to this other reading. I feel like you go with the flow on something and it's like, I also get the energy of like, okay, I'll tell you what I saw. So someone says, hey, come help me do something. It ends up being way more than that. Go with me to this thing. And you kind of stuck there. And you don't want to be there. But everybody's trying to talk to you and looking at you. And maybe it's someplace where you don't want to listen to everybody's sad song, story. You don't want to, you're stuck listening to everyone's chaos. It's like it being in a room full of old people who want to tell you how all their feet hurt and their back hurts and you're stuck there having to listen to that. And you can't, you're caged in, you can't go anywhere. Like the path is outside the window, but you can't go. Wow. So this could be a family event or something you just don't want to be there for. Yeah, you watch your energy when being around other people this month. That's the best thing I can tell you. If you are feeling bad, make sure you go over hard, smile. Or if you're annoyed, still smile. Practice that. You may also be in some environment where there's a ton of kids or annoying ass kids. Like you love them, but they're really fucking annoying and they won't go away. And you're not really happy about that. And like, I think the universe is going to be giving you an experience in what it's like to have something you thought you think you want later in life. So they're going to show you a 3D surround sound event that's going to give you some, that's, I guess it's supposed to give you something to consider. Thinking. Yeah, it's going to give you something to think about. You will want distance from this event. And you will want peace. But just make sure you don't express any hatred for the moment. I don't know why it's all around you. Ooh. So I don't see anything major here, just a little life knock on the door like, hey, remember that thing you wanted? We're going to show you a little bit of a sample of what it's like. What happens after this? The universe is going to show you a tornado. What it looks like when your life that might be comfortable and in order, what it looks like all over the place. But you really do have this this test of your emotions and your ability to perhaps be adaptable. I don't even want to say adaptable, because if it's a life-changing experience, that's a transformation is required, not so much adapting. There's a lesson here about vision and action and what the process is like. I don't know, man. I feel like you're going to get a sample of futuristic things that could be if you don't do what you're supposed to be doing on the path you're supposed to be on. And this feminine energy keeps coming out. The expansion of femininity. Yeah, the universe is about to show. The universe is trying to show you love over time, family, and finance. You may see somebody in a bad connection, or people with children who shouldn't maybe have them. You're going to get to see a love dynamic and how it grows and what it can become. The value of it, how it is devalued. Oh boy. Look at the speaker box. It's just going to be loud and in surround sound. And it's the energy of someone who got locked into a future situation. The expansion of the feminine energy, I feel like you're a witness to something. Not like bad, but like you see somebody's life because you're at an event with them, or you're at their house, or you're someplace and you see a family dynamic. that could mirror. You might look at a family going by in the store and be like, oh, wow, that's a good looking family. I want one like that one day. And then you walk over to the next aisle and that dude's punching that chick in the face in front of the kids. And you're like, oh, damn. I better make sure I get the right guy. I feel like you're going to get to see possibilities in love and family. And it's going to catch your attention specifically. Like, it's really going to catch your attention because you're going to be staring at it and stuck in it. Anything else? This shit on the hard shuffle. Yeah, there's fight of battle. What else? Yeah, I keep going back to it. So I don't see this being a bad month. It feels more like observation. Watching a sample of what could be in your life. I do feel like this could be family members or people very close where you would spend if you went over to their house, you would be there for a little while. This can also be accompanying a friend. It's a comfort situation. It should be a comfort situation, but it turns fiery as fuck. You get to see people being closed off, aggressive towards each other. I think you get a sample of somebody's relationship, and it's happening in such a way that it's giving you something to think about when it comes to love and relationships and what you want. I think you see two people in a relationship who are unprotected and stuck in their situation. No solo dolo happiness. I think the universe is just giving you something deep to consider. And I feel like it's a feminine energy that you go into this with. So it could be their relationship that you see up close. It gives you a whole new perspective. So take notes. Take notes. Could be the universe just reminding you that it's okay to be patient, because you wouldn't want that situation to happen to you. But you'll know it when you see it because you'll be sitting in it. Okay, Shirley. Really, Shirley? Really? Bruh. Come on, man. For real though, I gotta. Really, Shirley? Okay. 6, do you have any messages for Shirley about the question she just asked? That sounds like boiling water. Anything else?
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
Yeah, somebody's trolling, making jokes, having fun, not being serious. Side stuff, cheating, anything else?
Screaming will not help anyone.
Anything else?
Do you know the way?
Is the person on Shirley's mind? Think of your person, please. Just an image of this person. I will shuffle again. Shirley, could you just give an image of that person in your mind? No feelings, just an image of what they look like. So I get your person's not with that person. If there is an X, no, they're not with them. But the reason they're wearing the ring is false. They're choosing to wear it. But there's a half truth. So they may not be around that person all the time, but there's something still connected. Like maybe they're separated. Maybe they're in separation. They told you a half truth. But both your person and their ex, or the one they're with or was with, they may be telling other people that they're single. That might be both of their lies. So there is the test. Sacrificing of the self, trusting the self, and making a choice from a place of divinity at the bottom. Health. What do you need to know about that person? What does Shirley need to know most importantly about the person? Cool. They have options, okay? So they have options, or they're looking at tons of options. They may be the type of person that goes for a very specific type of feminine. They like the acquisition. They may not be so good at the maintenance of love. Yes? They do have somebody who is still connected, though, or still going after him, or a thorn in the side, or they have a general opinion about women. So there are some secrets to be unlocked. Okay. And your test. So your test, my dear, you ain't taking it. You are attracted to a certain type. Watch yourself now. But in that person was supposed to come an opportunity to strengthen the spine and the output, or the harder edge of your femininity. So that was a test to work through your fears. Because your fears may open you up to harmful matter. If your person's a player, nobody's going to speak up for that around work. But I do get a person who likes acquisition. They like getting it. But whatever happened in the past in marriage, it's made a hole for them. This could be a hole in debt. Whatever it is, it has a lot to do with his direction in life. Could be all the way down to where he lives. So I don't know if there's children in that relationship or not, but there's still definitely there's a connection that's hard to see because no one has shined a light on it. $20. Oof. Yeah, whatever they did, whatever happened coming out of that, whatever the separation was or the problems was, he has some healing to do with that. He may be busy trying to get his life in balance. He may have a plan about what he wants in life and what he's not doing ever again. And your person's way focused on money and debt. Debt from the money from the past he's still dealing with. He's not your type, okay? Well, the universe might be wanting you to get unchained from that and get ready for somebody different in life. Doesn't mean it's them. Sometimes that person that maybe your eyes are just different now. Your attractions are different now. That happens with growth. And while the vision is changing, you very much do still have to take your time and see who's for you truly and against you. Who's been who's gone through something for so long in time that they need a different kind of break. 20 years is a long time to look at one face, one booty, one coochie. Nothing wrong with that if that's for you. But for some people that's a long time to look at the same person, especially if you're not happy, you know? So your person's going for their dream job, whatever, and the better he does in life, you don't know, the ex could be a problem for life. But for you, your vision of love and what you want in a future partner could just be changing and you're seeing different stuff. So you can fight the battle or you can sit around overthinking everybody. So the man has kids, 20 years, high probability. High probability the person you're thinking about has dealt with some bruising and somebody that, you know, he's really sweet because he's probably had life. Life has probably kicked the shit out of him. Life, kids, and having to be submissive, probably, who knows what type of stuff he went through in the relationship, but he just might be weathered out. 20 years is a long time. And he may not be trying to make strong bonds. So if you enjoy that person, call them friend. I said this yesterday. Change the way you think about them. Call them a friend. Because that person may not want to be nailed to the floor for another 20 years again. So, if you enjoy how he looks, and you think you can contain yourself, so what I heard was the key to his heart would be aloof. The key to his heart would be aloof. ALOOF. So the less you act attached, the more he would like it. The less clingy you are, he'd recognize that you probably assume that you have options, and he would want to be the main option for you. But I don't get the energy of someone who wants forever furniture. But the person you're focused on, honey, is a single use chair, not a couch. Okay. It's not a dining room table. Okay, it's not a sectional. Not any of that. It's a chair. Okay. That person has limited interaction in your space. So make friends. You said, is a dentist get your teeth done? I don't know. Get you some free teeth work. Get you some free dentistry. And sit on the chair for a little while. Enjoy yourself, but do not attach. No way, Jose. Yeah, start calling that person your friend. You start changing the way you think about him, and then you won't be sitting around trying to figure out his life. Hate to belittle the person, but at this point in life, he's a chair. Okay? I hear you have great things to say about him, honey. Are you writing his resume too? He's a chair. He's a chair right now. He can't be anything more to you than a chair. Call him friend. Call him friend. Okay, Lily, you're the last question, and then I'm out. Hey, Six. Let's see if Six has any messages. Six, you got anything for Shirley?
Another one.
Anything else?
No. This isn't how you're supposed to play the game.
Anything else?
You're the last one. Complete the mission.
You lost one. Complete the mission. Okay, Shirley. So you're new to my channel. I don't want to call people like bad names or anything like that. So sometimes I refer to people in your life, my life, our lives. Sometimes people have a single purpose. They have one function. Like the guy who's just a player, right? You could want love, you could want a relationship, but they only know how to do one thing. That's what they're focused on. They want to be a player. They want quick wham bam, thank you, ma'am. And then they want another person next. So that's a single use type of person. They have one use. Now, if they happen to be good in bed, they're a chair in your life or a sofa. Maybe it's somebody you can hang out with and spend time with, like when you sit on the sofa in your living room. That person can be a sofa in your life, but it sounds to me like more of a chair. You sit there for a minute and then you go, I'm not comfortable anymore. What's next? You don't sit in your chair all day, hopefully, but it has one purpose. You know what I'm saying? You already know when you look at the chair, I'm not going to marry that. I'm not going to have children with that chair. Okay? That's why I'm calling them furniture. Some people are high value furniture. Other people are like IKEA furniture. It's confusing. You will never get it put together. and you know it's temporary. You don't pass the IKEA furniture down to your kids. You don't. You don't leave that IKEA furniture in the will for anybody when you die. You're not going to do that. It's temporary. And you accept that when you buy an IKEA couch or a bookshelf. Okay, Shirley, can you ask how it's looking? And I also should say, Shirley, everybody doesn't stay in a chair forever. Well, some do, but you don't have to. You can grow into a sofa, or you could grow into a whole fucking logical human being that is valuable and worth your time and energy. It's how you see them. And so the quiet space that you have now in life is where you're supposed to be figuring out what kind of chair you want, or do you want to wait for a person? Maybe a love seat for a little while. He's a player and doesn't want attachment. So he's a chair. He don't even want to hang out. He just want to hit it and quit it and go on about his business. He's a chair. Not valuable enough to be a love seat. Definitely not a sectional. No way. No way. He's a chair. You sit, you eat, you get up. All right. So you want to know about the job. How is it looking for you to get, when you get the job, will Shirley get hired or get the job she wants for Beth? First came out, you already know. Second card, no. Something that is being restarted or you have to start over. Yeah. Whatever it is, the situation it's not going to evolve, not trustworthy. You would know this if you were watching the business closer, but if you want, you can keep observing the situation. But right now, the answer is no. What do you need to know about the job? What do you need to know about Beth? Whoever you're asking about, they're dealing with a lot of people, a lot of choices. It looks like they lost one, like somebody ran away from the situation or didn't. What I heard was dead air. So it could be somebody who maybe they did fill the position and somebody flaked or pulled out. So that feminine you're asking about may be looking at others. There's a lot of focus on a masculine energy. And what I heard was also callbacks. So I don't know if you're going to be getting a call back, but that's what your person may be doing at this time. And within limitation. I don't know. Okay, so I also get the energy of whatever job it is you're asking about. That is a homie hookup. Like whoever gets into this position, maybe that's why they ran off because they don't respect that shit. Somebody is hooking up their friend. Your friend Beth may be trying to get in someone she knows on a personal level. Yeah, so it may be giving off the appearance that they're looking for others, but not really. The choice is already trying to be made. The choice is already made in one person's mind. They're just trying to make it look good. Mm. But whoever they brought in, or whoever the hookup went to, they did not see the flip. They didn't see the flip side. So if there was a homie hookup, or somebody put a friend into position over other qualified people, that must be where the observation comes from. You're gonna see something fall apart because they didn't see it coming. It's like hooking up your friend to get them a job and then completely skipping over the fact that they like to poop on everything. And so they're now working on your job, and they're sitting on top of the copy machine, and they're dropping hot nuggets. Because that's just what they think is funny. And you're like, hold a minute. I got you this job. You're connected to me. What are you doing? Yeah, the market is slow. Something like that. Something like that. Have patience. Let's see. Will they be looking for someone again soon? So yes, get ready if you want. There may be a call coming around in time, but I don't think you should. I don't think you should. I don't know, man. Be careful, because it does feel like some extra BS. Ooh. I think by the time this comes back around, you can write your own destiny out of this one. Blank card, so it's whatever you want. But there's a resistance or a no to some cycle that you have to. There's a cycle that has to not be in your way for you to move in the next direction. And I feel like you might have to say no to what it is you're talking about right now. Yep. We have completion, 10. There needs to be some evolving, my dear. You have options, though. You got tons of options. I don't know if you know that or not. It may require you traveling, though. So I don't know if distance is a limitation for you, if traveling is a limitation, or moving to another place where the action is at. Whatever the answer is, you ain't looking. You don't really see it. Hey, listen, Shirley, you got a blank card. It's whatever you want. You write what goes next. So if you want to wait, you can wait. But it does feel like you're waiting for whoever is doing the job at this point to fuck up. And they will. Seems like that is going to happen. And then they will have to go towards someone with experience. Have patience, my dear. Or keep marching forward, onward and upward. Angel guidance for Shirley. You need a better hobby. You need something that you enjoy doing. Really, really love it. They say if you do something you love, the money will come. Um, but you got some energies that maybe the universe is trying to help you clear out. Ew. The universe may be trying to redirect you from a situation that looks way different on the inside. The boss may be an abusive one, or someone with high ego who isn't going to acknowledge your worth. Might be getting guided forward towards something else. Nonetheless, in the meantime, my dear, count your blessings. There's the unknown endings, being still. Make sure you're not chasing karma. And make sure if you are going for work, you're getting what you deserve. This could be a situation where maybe it looks like one thing on the outside, but on the inside, not so much. Not so much. All right, y'all. Your girl got to take a break. Lily, you want to know if the people you met at the art gallery have negative motives? What? You love teaching riding lessons for horses? Hey, look, that's something you can do. I mean, isn't riding horses like being far away from other people in the midst of a pandemic? Or the people you met at the art gallery, do they have negative, bad motives? You're new to this. You don't have a lot of trust in people around whatever this is. Do they have negative motives? I get the energy of there's no negativity, only greenery. So is it of value to them? Do they get money out of it? Don't overthink it. If there's money involved, that's the color, that's the motivation, that's what they care about. They may be trying to decide on maybe some background plans. Are they selecting you for something or deciding what goes where or who gets what? What is their plan towards Lily? It's 1 in a million. Something 1 in a million. They may be selecting somebody for something or talking to you about business of some sort. Something may have to do with going, traveling, leaving the home, going maybe, I don't know why I feel like overseas. But they may want to invite you for some type of event or celebration. competition or choosing. I heard the choosing. Yeah, trying to figure out who gets something or who they choose for something. You put flyers up everywhere and no one is calling. Okay, Shirley, what I heard is modern problems require modern solutions. The way you are trying to get, if you're putting up flyers, I feel like that's not the way to do it. You might have to try a different approach. Could be internet, could be, um, I don't know why I see somebody doing a show. So I don't know if that's dealing with a school or offering it to maybe I get the sense of people in groups like school. There's a new way of marketing that you need to be open to. Yeah, there's some. Okay, the words that come through is guerrilla marketing. You have to Google that if you never heard it before. Guerrilla marketing. Something. Just look it up. I'm not good at marketing. I should not be defining that. I'm just telling you what I heard. Guerrilla marketing, which the little bit I know is like some wild and exciting way to promote. And that just might be wild and exciting and out, for you. Maybe it's hiring someone to come in and help you with the promotion. Social media stuff? Okay, cool. Whatever it is, don't drain yourself. Whatever the new marketing thing is, doesn't look like it's expensive. And whatever it is, it saves money. Or it preserves funds. Guerrilla marketing. I don't know, girl. You gotta do some you gotta do some new stuff. But the idea is in you. So I do get that. It's not ideas in you. You may need someone to help with all of, the output part. But it's already in you. But it's closed or you're holding it back. You're holding back on it. And that's a process. That's actually that's an energy cycle you need to break. A way of thinking and doing things. Holding back. Because whatever you're working on affects others, lots of others. So stop holding yourself back. You're thinking about ideas. If you've been thinking about them for ages, that could be a part of the work you came here to do. But the ego and fear and Lack of funds may stop you from getting out there and seeing what you can accomplish. So it might be time to think a little bit outside the box, my dear. Okay. And I know you ain't gonna think of it all tonight, but please understand what I just said. The data's already in you. It's not outside. You're gonna need somebody to help you get it done, but the data you need is already in there. Like all of it. All of it. So that's cool. You may just have to find a helper or two, or an investor or three. But the data's there. And I do believe in those instances that it you have to break through your own walls, climb over your own alligator moat, and get out there and work with the world. I think your people are going, Lily, I think your people are going through a big choosing process. Will they contact within 3 months? Ooh. Will Lily be contacted by the art people within 3 months? You desire that. Will they contact for any reason? Damn, girl, stop obsessing. Take a break. I don't know if the answer is fully no, but I do know the universe does not want to answer. Does not want to answer. Because you're way too focused on it. And the first card I got was about thieves or people testing. So it could be testing or figuring out who's worth more to do, who's more valuable. You're looking at options and seeing who's more valuable. So don't sit around obsessing. Yes, lack of funds is always the issue, but you can do it. Lily, I saw what you wrote. You said, should you trust these people? Are they thinking of contacting you? I just answered. But apparently that might be for Shirley too. Shirley, if that answer works for you. Choosing process. Lily, you're doing too much. I'm done. I'm done. We'll have to tap dance in other people's energy tomorrow, but if it ain't for you, darling, it ain't for you. Have patience. If it is for you, it's coming. But flipping through cards to discover people's parameters for choosing, I don't like the first card I read on that. It feels sneaky. Feels a little bit sneaky. So I'll be back. We can chat a little bit more, and you can tighten up those questions so we can answer them a little bit tighter. Because your question of choosing process based on what? I'm gonna want you to give it some thought, have a look at the bigger picture, tighten it up. Maybe tomorrow you don't even give a fuck. You're wondering because they wanted to exchange numbers. And you chose not to exchange numbers? You're too obsessed. Wow. Take a break. Really take a mental break. I'm gonna need you to get your hobby on, girlfriend. Like I literally need you to turn your brain off on that thought. At least just for the evening or day, wherever you are. Give your brain a little rest from that thought. You were overdoing it. You're doing something beyond wondering. Just a little bit past wondering. Okay, Lily. I believe you, honey. Calm down. The reading was for Lily, Shirley. But if the message applied to you, then go with it. Whatever makes you do what you came here to do. You set the phone down? Okay. All right, you guys. I did want to bring you a message. I will do my best to be back here tomorrow evening. Same time, same channel. And I was supposed to do male and female readings. See, I didn't do it. Wait, what? Wait, first you said you're just wondering because they wanted to exchange numbers. Then you say you did exchange numbers. Calm down. You're doing too much. Stop. See how you just keep typing? Stop it. Take a break. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to go get ice cream. Lily, get some ice cream or have a nice glass of water. I get it. We all want some answers. That's life. But sometimes just consider, sometimes life absolutely must be experienced. We can predict things all day long, but it can really change. People change their minds, new things come along. And that should apply to you too. Some of the life does have to be experienced. You did come here for whatever. So, one of the experiences you can work on is learning how to redirect that focus of yours. It's got a purpose. I see it's very intense, my friend. It's got a purpose. So you got to figure out what to do with it, or you will suffer because of it. Power energy, lasers. Got to do something with that. That type of strong, focused mind. You came here to do something important with that. So give it a break. No burning out. And control. Anyways, you guys, I hope this was helpful. Shirley, you're all good. If having this chat made you think about going for a grant or some financing, then yes, it was Lily's reading and it counted for you too. No stress. No stress at all. Okay? Watermelon, ew. Ew. No, gross. What? No, I said ice cream. Delicious ice cream. Is there watermelon flavored ice cream? That sounds gross. Let me stop. Let me stop. That sounds disgusting, though. Anyways, we'll take a break. All right. And ladies, get your beauty rest. I'm sure it's impossible for you to be more beautiful than you already are, which is why it is worth preserving. So relax. All right. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I totally appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. It helps. It helps. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Ooh, play piano. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Talk about, ooh, that's good for the mind. Music. Highly recommend that. or a great comedy. But let's go with the music, all things considered. Oh, you're welcome, Rambling Bunny. Good to see ya. All right, you guys. You guys have a wonderful day, night, rest, whatever. And remember, no matter what your haters say, you are well. See you next time. Bye.